the depths of the dark castle, face danger at every turn on a desperate quest to escape. This is Escape the Dark Castle.
We're Themeborn, and we're a independent board games publisher. And on the table in front of us here is our first game, Escape the Dark Castle.
Full Moon Jacket is a 1 to 6 player cooperative action horror game set in the Vietnam War. You suddenly realise there's werewolves in Vietnam. You are basically defending that kind of little zone from the multiplication, the constant hordes, the unstoppable kind of horde of werewolves.
We worked on this as friends for about 3 years, just casually, as amateurs. And then we decided, actually, this is pretty good. We need to try and, the next natural step is to try and give it a go and see if we can make it a success on the market.
It was originally going to be a short movie that I couldn't fund, then became a video game that I couldn't make because I couldn't code, and then it became a board game because I can draw on paper and cut things out and stick them together and take it on my friend's house.
Luckily for us, Kickstarter exists. On Kickstarter we raised just over 87,000, which is enough to get the board game off the ground. The game is currently in production in China, so the factory machines will be rolling at the moment, making thousands of copies of this that we're going to be bringing over to the UK.
Kickstarter has definitely helped me. Like, if someone asked me, if Kickstarter wasn't around and I'd made this game, how would I sell it? I have no idea. I don't know. I'd obviously be knocking on Games Workshop and go, how do I get this off the ground? Obviously, Nottingham being kind of the birth of Games Workshop, I think this kind of empire built up. I mean, the guy, Ian Livingstone, the grandfather of British games, he set this thing up and he's just kind of grown and grown and grown. It's taken him 50 years to get to this point. So I think the kind of natural growth of this huge kind of monster that's obviously has shops in New York and has shops in Berlin, has all these connections. Everyone in this game, apart from myself, has been connected in some way to Games Workshop. So the model maker, Giorgio, is ex-Games Workshop. Again, all the people who have helped tweak it and kind of run through the rules are ex-Games Workshop.
And Nottingham's a fantastic city for gaming. It's part of the reason we set up here. It has a culture of gaming that is sort of obvious immediately. There's 2 or 3 games cafes here. There's big game companies based here. There's lots of us independent developers who here. There's a fantastic community.
So there's other companies that are from parts that are miniature based, and obviously Themeborn, and then there's Room 17. I apologise for not mentioning all of them, but it seems to be popping up. The connection, I think, with all the board game cafes is not a coincidence. It can't be.
Escape the dark.